देखिए, जो आपने FIR नंबर मुझे सेंड किया है, इस नंबर के खिलाफ 17 कंप्लेंट्स हमारे पास। आप ये नंबर यूज कर रहे हैं?
मैंने नहीं यूज करता हूँ सर।
अभी कहाँ से बात कर रहे हो?
सर कर्नाटका सर, वो घर में हूँ सर।
ओके, इसके लिए आप अपनी स्टेट में रिकॉर्ड करवाइए ताकि ये नंबर ब्लॉक कर दिया जाए, फ्यूचर में आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम ना हो। ओके,
यस सर।
अभी मैं आपको कनेक्ट कर रहा हूँ, ये आपका इन्वेस्टिगेशन ऑफिसर है, आप अपनी स्टेट में रिकॉर्ड करवाइए ताकि ये नंबर ब्लॉक कर दिया जाए। ओके,
यस सर, यस सर, यस सर।
अब बताइएगा मैं किसके साथ बात कर रहा हूँ? अपना आधार कार्ड मुझे शो कीजिएगा वेरीफाई करने के लिए, बताइएगा।
सर मेरे पास अभी नहीं है सर आधार कार्ड सर, प्लीज सर।
फोन आपके फोन में है?
नहीं सर।
फोन में आधार कार्ड की पिक्चर नहीं है आपके पास?
नहीं है सर।
नंबर याद है आपको?
सर नहीं है सर, नंबर भी याद नहीं है सर।
हमने सिर्फ वेरीफाई करना है। ओके, वेरीफाई करने के लिए
नहीं सर।
आप डरिए ना, डरिए ना। अगर आपने कुछ नहीं किया तो आप डरिए ना।
हाँ सर, हाँ सर।
अगर आपके पास आधार कार्ड है तो मुझे दिखा दीजिए वेरीफाई करने के
नहीं
लिए।
सर, नहीं सर, मैं गांव को आया था सर, घर में है सर।
ओके, कमिंग। जय हिंद। इस व्यक्ति के वन साइड वीडियो का रिकॉर्ड करो एज पर द प्रोटोकॉल। ओके,
ये ऑडियो सिर्फ जानकारी के लिए नहीं, ये कोई मनोरंजन वाला ऑडियो नहीं है, एक गहरी चिंता को लेकर के ऑडियो आया है। आपने अभी जो बातचीत सुनी वो डिजिटल अरेस्ट के फरेब की है। ये बातचीत एक पीड़ित और फ्रॉड करने वाले के बीच हुई है। डिजिटल अरेस्ट के फ्रॉड में फोन करने वाले कभी पुलिस, कभी सीबीआई, कभी नारकोटिक्स, कभी आरबीआई, ऐसे भांति भांति के लेबल लगाकर बनावटी अधिकारी बनकर बात करते हैं और बड़े कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ करते हैं।
Indians have lost 120 crore rupees in 3 months of 2024. That was a clip from Prime Minister Modi's Man Ki Baat, where he warned about the digital arrest scam. Now, digital arrest, you saw in that video that man posing like a policeman was asking somebody about the details of the Aadhaar card, and that person clearly seemed to be scared when that cop was interviewing him. And that cop also acted, and he said to some other person that please record the video of this man. Now, this is how these fraudsters operate. Digital arrest scam. Now, this is something that is on the rise in India, and people are really getting scammed by these scamsters. Now, Prime Minister Modi did share a clip about this and warned about this, and also told about the steps that can be taken when such fraudsters target common people. But today, we're joined by a special guest. We're joined by Krishna Dasgupta, who is a senior citizen, 73-year-old. She was a person who was actually scammed, digital arrest scam. They were targeting her, and they duped her of 83 lakh rupees. To get a sense how all of this happened, how was she duped of all this money, we're joined by Krishna Dasgupta. Welcome to Mojo Story, ma'am. If you can tell us, this happened a few months ago. What exactly happened? How these scamsters identify you and approach you, and what was the modus operandi that they used to dupe you of your money?
It was a casual call. Came a recorded message regarding that your phone will be disconnected because your all numbers will be disconnected or on your name. So I was a little worried about the recorded message. So I called back in the same number. Maybe that was the mistake I've done. Then when I called back from the same number, one person told, now this time it is not recorded message. Person told that, ma'am, from your, with the help of your Aadhaar card, somebody has taken another mobile number. The mobile number is so and so, and it is been, the SIM has been taken from that particular shop, gave the address, detailed address of Mumbai in December 24th and 2024. And that from that phone, there are 20 abusive language calls and porno photographs are being sent to people. There are 20 complaints which has come to Mumbai Thana, and from there, you have to report to Mumbai Thana within 2 hours. So I just say that I stay in Delhi. How can I report there in 2 hours? Then that man said, okay, ma'am, I'll connect you to police department. Then they connected me to police department. In police department, it was a video call most probably, but I could not see their face. I can only see the police station logo. I can see the Mumbai police station written, but no person online. Then they told me the same thing, ma'am, this has happened and you have to report within 2 hours. I also gave the same reply. And after that, that person told, ma'am, let us check up whether is there any other complaint against you. So can you give me your Aadhaar card number? So I gave the Aadhaar card number because I was confident that I'm talking to the police department. I have never heard of this kind of stories before. So I gave the number, and immediately that person said, oh, madam, my God, you are entangled also in a case of Norris Tyagi money laundering case. So in your name in Canara Bank, there is an account which there is a huge amount of money is there. So you have been in trouble, going to be in trouble. So there is the ma'am, quickly check your WhatsApp number, WhatsApp message.
Right.
So I checked it. I found there is a arrest warrant of Supreme Court there. So truly
Right.
speaking,
So first they identified you, then they started calling you, then they asked about your Aadhaar number, then they threatened you. They told her that there is an arrest warrant on your name and you could be arrested. All this was meant to scare you to fall into their trap. It was a trap laid to dupe you of your money.
but they posed as if they are the police people who are going to help me. They are for my help. So they said, ma'am, we will prioritize your case and try to release you, make you free within 2 hours, 2 days. So you tell us how much money do you have in your bank? So I told them that I will not be able to say just now what I have got or not. I am not sure. Then they said, okay, you do one thing. Take all your they say passbook, checkbook of one bank and go there. How far is the bank? And I said, it's hardly 5 minutes. Then they said, ma'am, keep the phone on charge always. I didn't know that time about the digital arrest and etc. So in between, they were telling, put the phone on charge. However, I went to the bank. In the bank, they sent me, I said, we will send you an address, one address. And in that address, you send RTGS all your fixed deposit and all. Okay, so there were total 58 lakhs in that bank. So I did it. And below 1 lakh, you live in the bank. Then I asked him that if there is any problem in my bank, so why don't you freeze it and check, investigate it? What is the need for withdrawing the money? They said, ma'am, for prioritized cases, this is the system we follow. So we don't worry. All money will be returned back to you within 48 hours. That is the government policy. So don't worry. So this is the way, that is why we are working this way. After sending that amount, I came back to home again, and then they told, take the other bank papers and go to the other bank. Then also I repeated once. Then they said, no, ma'am, we have to get all the money. This is the government policy. So I did that. I don't know, I was hypnotized or not, because I really don't know how this kind of thing but they were showing such helping attitude to me that I could not guess them they are my enemy. I was thinking they are doing are to help me.
No, just hold on for a moment. You said that you felt that you were hypnotized.
I think so, because the way I was dancing according to whatever they say, without much judgment. Only those things I told, that why are you asking me to withdraw the money? Why can't you investigate it in the bank itself, freezing my account?
And what happened after that? Yes, what happened after that?
Then I went to the second bank. Second bank also, they were 25 lakh. Then that those 25 lakh was also sent in another address which they have sent to me. Then I came back home. Then I said I have to have lunch. They told me it's no problem, you have your lunch, but keep the camera in front. But they were so friendly and so nice to talk to. And in between, one gentleman, seeing me very upset, told me, ma'am, we are not supposed to come in front of the camera just because you are just like my mother and you are so upset. So I'm coming in front of the camera to assure you that you are absolutely in safe hand. Okay, so somehow
at no point in time you felt that this was a trap
insecure.
laid by them. You
Yes,
didn't
yes,
feel insecure, and you never
yes,
felt that they're cheating on you, they're trapping
exactly.
you, and they're trying to dupe the money. But
Exactly.
why? What was the assurance they are giving you? How did you feel secure when they
They,
were making all those assertions?
like the arrest warrant came, they also sent some paper in that is mentioned all the money will be refunded within 48 hours and all the losses will be borne by the government. It will be given back. So I was thinking, chalo, by breaking the fixed deposit, I've lost some amount of money. So they are going to take care of that also.
So basically, you broke your fixed deposit
Yes,
certificates,
yes.
collected all the money at one place, and then you made that bank transfer, right? Right. And you made those money transferred. You transferred into which account?
One is some Sonu traders, you know, uh, some funny account, the bank people should have been little, they should have helped me in this, that ma'am, make sure, because they asked me, Madam, where are you? Why do you need all the money together suddenly? Because they are quite known to me. So I told them, the frauder only told me, if they ask you, you tell them that your children need it. They are buying some property, they need the money. So I told the same thing. But when it is going to Sonu trader like that, and another name was Sam Agarwal something, so they should have at least told me, ma'am, are you sure that whatever you are doing is the right thing?
You were telling us that how these scamsters, in fact, gave you a sense of security. You never felt that they are, in fact, duping you. You felt the way that they were talking with you with confidence and they were trying to extract details from you. But one important thing that you said, that you felt that you were hypnotized by them. That otherwise you would not have taken that step. And the second thing you said, that some sort of a Sonu traders was involved where the money was actually sent. Didn't you feel at that time that how can a law enforcement agency have an account in the name of Sonu traders?
It definitely came in my mind, but believe me, because that gentleman also showed me in between my talk, when she found me upset, showed me his face. He said, we never come in front of camera, but as a special case, I'm showing you my face so that you are always, you are confident that you are in a safe hand. To be very
Right.
frank, when I was telling them, why are you asking
Yeah.
me to withdraw money? Why can't you freeze my account and check it? I was, my voice was little, what should I say, shaky, because I was thinking the one way these people are trying to help me and I'm trying to question them. That is not nice. I'm so much having confidence the way they were handling me.
Yeah.
They are very,
Yeah.
kind, way, you know.
But it was all a plot to trap you, to dupe you of your money. But once that money transfer took place, you sent the money onto their account. What happened after that?
Me on the camera from the 9:30 in the morning till 9:30 or 10, 9:30 or 10 till I was in front of the camera. Okay, they were then telling the boss is in the meeting, so please we are waiting for the boss to come. That's why I'm waiting, as if because boss has to release me, no, that your matter is over. Okay, you are no arrest. This clearance he will give. So I'm waiting, as if the scenario is like this. So at 8 o'clock, I had my dinner, and then 9:30, I told I go to bed early. So they said, okay, we'll put up the camera. You go to bed, you also put up camera. Tomorrow morning, 8:30, we again get back. That is the time in the morning. Before that, my daughter called up from Bombay, and she saw me in the CCTV camera in my bedroom, that I'm sitting and I'm not taking calls and I'm not talking. and my two friends call came. Them also I said that I'm very busy. I don't disturb me now. So because I was thinking I'm doing a very important job, I'm getting myself free from this arrest warrant thing. I was in that motive I was having. So then my daughter told that you send me what they have sent to you, arrest warrant and all. Then I said, no, that cannot be shared. That is very confidential and very important thing. I cannot share it. Then she said that we have got a housemaid. One lady stays with me. Will take a photo of that with her camera and send me. I want to see this. Then I did that. And as soon as I did that, they jumped up. They said, you are already in a cyber fraud. Stop everything. Don't pick up any calls. I am coming from Mumbai. Then she landed down within a few hours. And by then, I went to the Chittaranjan Park police station. They guided me that I have to go to cybercrime Thana in Saket. I went there. They were kind enough to take my detailed complaint, and they forwarded it to Dwarka office, IFSO, because it is more than 50 lakh. So it is not entertained in Saket. So it was taken up in Dwarka. So it was done. By evening, I went there. That was the election day. That is the next day of my happening fraud. That was the election day. So the people were, all busy. Nobody is in working mood, to be very frank, because it was in the almost 4 o'clock time. But the saddest part is that by then, in the noon time, I got one message in my mobile saying that, Madam, the 25 lakh amount, which is been held from the HDFC bank, which has been withdrawn from the HDFC bank, that amount is been hold. That amount is on hold. So that gave me little peace that money maybe I'll be getting back, But after 1 month or 2 months, when the investigating officer took up that case, and he assured that this money is Krishna Dasgupta's name, so ordered the Patiala court to give me the court order that this money is in my name. So that court order was submitted in the bank, and I was so sure that at the old age I will have at least some money with me to lead my life. Then the bank people told me, ma'am, your court order is the 4th one to reach us. The first person who has given the court order, the money is going to him. And this justification really cannot, it makes me so upset.
So it is unbelievable what you are saying.
Unbelievable.
You are telling us that in the nick of the time, you got in touch with your daughter, who told you that you are stuck in the middle of a fraud. You sort of approached the police, and you were told that 25 lakhs have been put on a hold, and you were sort of a bit relieved that you will get at least these 25 lakh. But what had happened, that the other party had already approached the court, and the money was again, it's so well entrenched, and they know the procedure exactly what is going to do. But is there no mechanism that it all can be traced back and they can be caught?
There is. They are catching the whichever account the money has been spreaded. They catch that amount. After that also, after that 25 lakh which are shown as hold, after that also investigating officer has got 10 lakh, and another case is 4 lakh. In my money is in that particular bank, whichever bank it is. One is RBL Bank, Delhi. Another is in Axis Bank in Sonamura in Agartala. Okay. So I had immediately a very close known person in Agartala. That was immediately the bank was given that court order that has reached there. But again, the question arises. Before me, there were maybe 2-3 people having the court order there. So money has given on to them. So me as a senior citizen with my whole life saving, I don't get any money back. Every time I get the answer, because there are so many parallel frauds are happening. Before me also people are there. There are cases. So they are getting the money. This is really very so painful that my 25 lakh, which has been told by IFSO by written message that this amount has been on hold, and that money goes to somebody else. How to digest it?
Extremely shocking. But just to recap for our viewers, 73-year-old Krishna Dasgupta received phone calls. She was told that an arrest warrant has been issued against her and she could be arrested and she'll have to transfer her money. These were scamsters. She became a victim of the digital arrest scam and they extracted 683 lakh rupees. She could, in the end, realize that it was a digital fraud and she tried to save at least 25 lakh rupees. But she couldn't do that because the scamsters had already approached the court and that money go, went to the first party. She was the third party to reach there. Now they're trying to trace that money, the money trail, where it has gone. They found that there is one bank in Agartala, one is somewhere else. There is a person named Sonu Traders. But in the end, she hasn't got any money back. She's 73-year-old and she has been running from pillar to post. This is a clear example how these scamsters operate. How do they target people like Krishna Das Gupta? She was targeted. She was duped of 83 lakh rupees. She was threatened, in fact. She was shown documents that she will be arrested. And she was so scared that she felt that the only way to save her is to transfer the money. And she did that. But in the process, she lost all her money. And she's still not been able to get anything back. Despite complaining about it, it's been many months now. Now, how can people deal with such a situation? Obviously, this is what Prime Minister Modi was referring to in his Man Ki Baat program, in which he spoke about this issue, and he said that how these fraudsters are, duping people, and he came up with a 3-action strategy. He said that awareness is the key, and if anybody gets a call, should not panic, stay calm, and not to give away personal information, and if possible to take a screenshot. And obviously, Prime Minister Modi said he said that the third step is take action, urging victims to dial the National Cyber Helpline 1930 and report such incidents on cybercrime.gov.in. Now, this is the situation that people are faced with. These digital arrest scam, where I don't know how they identify people in the first place. How was Krishna Dasgupta identified by these scamsters? And how this net was woven around her? She was sort of, in her own words, she says that she was hypnotized. She was left with no other option but to pay them the money. And that money got into some account of Sonu Traders. They were telling her that you be in front of a camera. It's a one-sided video call that they were recording. All this was meant to cheat her, to dupe her of her money. One can only really expect the law enforcement agencies to quickly swing into action and to help Krishna Dasgupta get back her 83 lakh rupees, and also a wake-up call for all of us that how these digital scamsters operate, how they identify people, and how do they dupe people. The steps that have been laid out also by Prime Minister Modi in his Man Ki Baat, he explained that what can be done about it. There are agencies, there are numbers that have been put out where you can call and get your complaints registered. There is no government agency which threatens people like this, which interrogates people like this, and tells them that they will be arrested if they don't give money. So be careful, be cautious. Clearly, something that we all need to think about, and law enforcement agencies obviously need to take steps to stop this madness. We hope and pray, Krishna Dasgupta, that you get your money back very soon. But for now, thanks so much for joining in, and thanks for watching the Mojo Story.
It's great to see you here. Thank you for watching our work. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click the bell icon and subscribe to Mojo Story and support independent, robust journalism.